Ladies and gentlemen, happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's talk about AMC, especially because next week could be a lot of volatility, could be a lot of questions, and there could be a lot of things happening with AMC trading. Now, what we have closed on the last trading session on Friday was at 718. Now, you got to remember that these are at record all-time lows, and people are starting to question, is it time to get into AMC at these low prices if you're looking at more of the speculative play? Now, AMC could go down even more. We got to think of what's happened at AMC in just the previous few weeks has crashed nearly 70%. Now, the fact with AMC talking about where it is, it went through that 10-for-1 reverse stock split. So if you had 10 shares, now you got one. Those 8 units were converted into that common stock that went through the whole court process, which at least that completely went through. But now there's the availability to sell millions and millions and millions of shares and also bringing a lot of dilution into the market. And you have short interest that's continuing to increase. Now, people are starting to question, is there a possibility for a speculative type of short squeeze here? And we do have options volatility that's throughout the roof. So we're going to be taking a look at some of this, talking about AMC, and especially some analysts are even predicting AMC could have a forecast, a 1-year forecast top of $45. Now, where does that crazy high number come in? Especially where AMC is sitting at right now, people are probably thinking, what are they, nuts? So let's get into it. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Hit that like button and subscribe for daily videos. But if we pop it up on the screen here and get my big head out of the way, you see AMC, like I said, closed at that 718. And we're sitting at record low. Now, at these all-time lows, it's interesting for AMC, especially if people want to take a speculative bet on this, basically high risk, high reward, because where we're sitting at right now, especially volume sitting around 32 million, is the put contracts are absolutely insane, especially for the expirations for next week on Friday, or I guess this week, because it's the beginning of the new week. You have put contracts that are below these actual strike prices of like $5 to $7 that are totaling up nearly to 100,000 contracts. Now, this is looking pretty insane in terms of the implied volatility that we do have. But you can see here, especially for puts for that September 15th, for next Friday, let's zoom this in a little bit for you guys, that you see for in the money contracts for puts right now at 141,000 out of the money at 448,000. Now, looking at some of this trading data and especially looking into AMC, you do have the implied volatility, especially for on-chain option analysis, is 156%. So lots of volatility could be coming here in just the near future, especially for AMC. Now, the question about the short squeeze that everybody is always talking about AMC, it's a buzzword for this stock because, hey, that's basically what kind of coined this during 2021, especially when it got labeled a meme stock, is you got short percentage right here is at 43%. So the shorts really are killing the game right now. So AMC could be beat down even more, especially with the selling that is really overtaking the buying pressure. And we're seeing this, especially with the puts that are really high right here in terms of the actual calls versus that you do have the sellers that are pushing the stock down. Now, with a short percentage of 43%, that's pretty high, especially from where we've seen AMC with those put contracts, high short percentage. AMC could be coming down even more. That is possible. It could be coming down to a $5 zone. Now, this could even be breaking more records for all-time lows, and especially with AMC. But what does AMC have ahead of it? And especially with the amount of cash and liquidity that they are able to raise, and can they have enough cash on hand to get them through this crisis? Now, that is the big question, because if AMC, they can hold these support levels, and if they're at these basically pre kind of 2020 levels, they do have large revenue makers that are in the works. Now, we talked about this with specific movies like Mission Impossible. You got the Barbie movie, you got Oppenheimer. Both of these movies really took the world by storm. Many people are going to see them. And then we got even a huge movie right here, the Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, that's going to be happening October 13th. So large revenue making movies that are coming in to AMC. So the question is, do they basically have enough time to have basically to get through this and enough cash on hand to basically through this. So I don't think AMC, as long as they maintain that sufficient cash flow over the next few quarters and can actually post some good revenue metrics over the next few quarter reports, I think AMC could possibly be having a little bit of a recovery here. Now, right now, like I said, that could be difficult, especially with the shorts killing it, but even analysts are offering these one-year price forecasts of AMC holdings to a max of $45 and a minimum estimate of $441. Now, especially at these all-time lows, these could be great rates of returns. Now, considering they have lost more than 80% of its value in the last 3 months, and with these large revenue movies that are coming in, and especially once the shorts at least kind of burn out and hopefully there is some kind of a reversal, then we could see AMC possibly having a reversal in the actual stock price, and where those price forecasts into the next year could possibly push it back up. So a speculative play, yes, it is. I agree with that 100%, but I think AMC right now is at an interesting point. We'll see what happens with it, and especially here in the future, could AMC have a reversal? It'll be only a matter of time. We'll be keeping it on our list and keeping you guys updated. Take care. Peace out. Let me know, what do you guys think of AMC and what's your position on it right now? Are you basically buying, holding, selling, or are you waiting on it? I want to know, what you guys that are watching, what's your kind of opinions? I'd like to discuss with you guys. Take care. Peace out. Catch you guys later.